Primal Planet is a Metroidvania that takes place in the caveman era. You and your little pet dino face off against all kinds of prehistoric monsters. Your goal is to rescue your daughter and wife from an alien invasion. Join me as we battle a T-Rex, invade an underwater lab, and in the end, defeat a secret force ready to take over our planet. This is how I spent about 7 hours 100%ing Primal Planet. Before we get into the run, I figured we should go over how the actual mechanics work. You yourself play as a caveman, while a co-op partner can join you in the same screen co-op as the little dino. Explore around a world collecting skill points from spirit trees, painting on walls to mark the area, and discovering hidden walls with materials behind them. While you play, there are plants and other items collected that can be used for crafting at campfires. Once sat down, you can upgrade many number of things such as character speed, health points, and even give yourself new movement abilities. The little dino has less options, but still several upgrades. You can also get skill points by killing dinosaurs, as XP will level you up as you go, giving you an endless amount of skill points if you want to become as strong as possible. You do have a map that is very Metroidvania-esque. You'll also have the world map to show you which segment of the game you're in. What I really love is that when you find the area's map by lighting totems on fire, everything is revealed to you, even the hidden areas, so no need to endlessly wander around. Instead, you look for the map, then figure out what areas look out of place. Me and my brother played this game together in same screen co-op. He played the little dino while I used spears and a small club as the caveman. This game is a really fun experience that constantly gives you an incentive to keep playing. Mainly the collecting meat to heal up from everything you defeat, and constantly upgrading is a fantastic gameplay loop. But with that out of the way, let's take a look at the run itself. Me and my family sit quietly aside the campfire, when all of a sudden, some small animal warns me of a danger nearby. A T-Rex has found our location, and it's safe to say he plans to eat us. Unfortunately, the mama dino was caught as we fled, leaving her baby alone in the wild. Well, not completely alone, as the little guy has me now, but still, it's a bit sad. Separated from my family, me and the guy bond as we take out small predators. Anytime during the game, you could press RB to consume items in your hotbar. Swapping between those is done with LB, and there's a lot to choose from. Fruit can be dropped so the dino player can heal, traps can be placed, bone darts are a long-range option, and you can even craft poison resistance, water breather items, and more. We don't have access to much of this at the moment. Hey look, my family. Oh no, they're still being chased by the T-Rex. I need to hurry up and get back to them right away. A major mechanic in place is that fire maketh man happy. You can light spears on fire at campsites to burn away vines blocking your path, and the level design uses this to test you as water puts the fire out. Defeat 10 compies. These are the really small green animals that run around all scared-like. Very quick to dispatch with a spear swipe. Not completely sure if this is another T-Rex or not, though I'm positive we don't want to wake the beast either way. Find your family. At last, we are reunited with my wife and daughter. The female is kinda awesome as she helps you fight with a bow. The little girl can ride on your back, which I thought was fun as well. Reach character level 10. Early on, we thought it was a good idea to upgrade health with our points, which is a reasonable idea, I think. After reaching a new zone, we discover what appears to be aliens hovering up among the clouds. Well, that can't be good. Reach your home village. Finally reaching our home, we can speak with various villagers and exchange resources for their services. Most will come fight with you for a time. You could purchase new skills like crafting fire starter on the go, and hey, there's even a cat here too. But the peace and joy wouldn't last for long. The village is instantly swarmed by warriors riding pterodactyls. There are just too many, and we can't stop them from burning our village to the ground. We set off in a chase, trying to defeat any stragglers who might be hiding out in the forest. Escape the village attack. And since these giant mosquitoes are everywhere, we were able to defeat 10 of them at about the same time. Well, now what? Our village has been destroyed, leaving us with no safe haven to return to. While pondering that question, we are ambushed for the second time. Except now, it's the aliens who want our heads. A large spacecraft with tentacle-like legs fires laser after laser at us. Many a drone is sent out to zap us, but even though it was looking good, we are defeated in the end. They scan our daughter, which obviously angers my wife, as she makes a last stand and pays the ultimate price. No time to mourn as we're chased off a ledge and into the unknown once again. Survive the alien ambush. Seems wrong considering not all of us survived, but okay, I guess. Moving quietly through the brush, we take another tumble off the cliff. This time, it's into a dinosaur's den. Close to her babies, it looks like. And you know what that means. Another boss fight. The two of us were feeling decent enough about our chances, as upgrading my spear had really made it deal good damage against most targets. Well, the T-Rex had heard this commotion and decides to enter the fight as well. We died several times here. Actually, I did. My brother was doing just fine, but as the caveman, I was getting wrecked by the stomps while trying to spam attacks. Eventually, we thought we'd won, but instead, the T-Rex bites down hard on the mother dino. She's still hanging on to life, but her children are not going to make it out of this one. That is, unless we intervene. Spearing the large brute several times leaves him open to defeat. Survive the Allosaurus encounter. And it seems like we made a couple new friends in the process. No! The dino children are snatched up by aliens as they haul away my daughter with them as well. Nearly dead after a laser to the chest, one local shaman heals us back to life. Gain the shaman as your companion. The village needs rebuilding. My child is out there somewhere, and revenge shall be taken for my wife's death. And so the tale of a man and his pet dino can now officially begin. We had the shaman hanging around with us for a little while, though to be honest, it never felt like the paid followers did that much. After he left, we defeated 10 swarmers, small fly-like bugs that rush you in a horde. Since the little dino heals by eating any bugs you find on your path, he's really good for taking out most quick enemies. Defeat 10 Trudon. Surprisingly, you don't see too many of these guys after the early game. Fast and nimble creatures who don't do much but bite. If you're quick enough, smaller enemies don't even get to attack you as you spam them to death. Defeat 10 raptors. Yeah, so raptors are the most annoying thing to fight in this entire game. Each is large and fast, so they can quickly attack you and get out of your reach. I found the small dino on my team to have a way easier time fighting them. Reach character level 25. About this time, I noticed that my character had way more upgrades than my brother's did. So, since I wasn't struggling much, he was getting most of the upgrades to help his damage. Turns out, that decision would be way more effective than you could possibly imagine. Near the top of one of these swampy regions, we encountered another alien spaceship. This time, however, we were able to defeat it without losing anyone in the process. It dropped a small blue keycard, which allows you access to any of the corridors blocked by some alien technology. Soon after, we were able to defeat 10 cannibals far earlier than we should have been. Poison plants can be seen placed here that block your way. You're supposed to turn around, but instead I just kept throwing up through the damage as my brother was completely immune to it. We left soon after, but yeah, probably should have gone the other direction first. After upgrading the dino friend enough, he actually gets to grow up and become twice his original size. Sino, the baby dino, has officially become an adult, which really threw us off guard as an unexpected bonus. One of our villagers, the warrior, was out attacking a group of cannibals all on her own. After helping in battle, she joins us as another village merchant. With Sino being so much larger, we were noticing he could do a whole lot more than before. Not only did he make taking out flying pterodons a piece of cake, but he also made it possible to finally defeat that T-Rex from before, a powerful enemy who could destroy half my health in a single bite. Well, as long as I stay behind the purple monster, my brother can spam lunge to both dodge and attack at the same time. Before we knew it, the large predator had fallen and been eaten in a single bite. Behind him was a small alien warehouse which contains some kind of special key. No clue what that's for, but I'm sure it'll come in handy later. But alas, it's time for a deep underwater expedition. Jumping into a small lake, we were able to swim deeper and deeper into more dangerous waters. You could breathe using bubbles down here, or just be a dino who can breathe underwater, which yeah, that's convenient. Second player gets all the cool stuff, I guess. The octopus is a somewhat rare creature to be seen down here. They seem impossible to take out as the guy since he's too slow, but we easily took one out with my brother's insane speed. The large keycards are actually used at portals around the map to gain fast travel. They don't go everywhere, but it gets you around well enough. We hunted large green fish called Binaris, which I'm positive I'm saying incorrectly. Then there are these tiny blue shrimp swimmers named Anomalocries? Yeah, that one's a mystery too. But thank goodness we came down this way. way. After finding a giant blue bubble, my character unlocked the water dash ability. Basically a short dash underwater for dodging attacks and simply moving faster. Problem is, you are so unbelievably slow underwater. Unbearably so, I would say. And trying to find air all the time gets tedious fast. As luck would have it, we caught a dolphin. Once you grab onto the backs of these guys, you and the dino buddy move way faster. Also, you get unlimited air, which is amazing. It is hard to fight while on them, but again, the dino is way better at fighting underwater anyway. In Jellyfish Cove, to no one's surprise, we took out 10 jellyfish that don't move around all that much. But as we delved deeper into the trench, new kinds of fish emerged. Large species with teeth and a big appetite. Take out 2 Dunkleistus. And yeah, we're pumping every skill point possible into the dino at this point. His lunge is completely overpowered, capable of clearing any monster on its own without getting hit that much. Anytime he does take damage, there are a million small fish that refill his HP. My guess is the water is supposed to be far more difficult, but co-op kinda negated it somewhat. Defeating Electrophorus was easy as my brother had to gun for them before they shocked me off my dolphin. Eventually, we reached the biggest pool of water, what I assume is the ocean trench itself. Just one large open sea where it's darker than all get out. Which is when we saw it. A sea creature the size of which I wish I could unsee. Meet the Mosasaur. Deep sea dinosaurs who prey on any of the larger mammals dumb enough to get close to it. I refused to risk my dolphin staying as low to the ground as possible. Clearly, we are underleveled for such a behemoth, but after several minutes, he too was taken down. Only one needs eliminated for this achievement, and we got an entire skill point out of his XP. At the bottom of this trench is a locked door requiring an orange keycard. Of course we weren't supposed to be here yet, but how on earth did we get so turned around? Aliens swim around guarding the door, somehow not getting eaten by the other 2 large swimmers down here. Reach level 50. Not hard to do when your fast dino buddy's getting infinite upgrades for his damage. At this point, I'm just along for the ride. The Pale Expanse is a higher up section of ocean where dolphins can be found all over. Sharks are easily mistaken for them, so you do need to be careful. They die in about 2 hits at this point, so no worries there. Since we had explored the right side of this map and gotten nowhere really, it seems left is the way to go. There was an underground alien base, once again tightly locked up with an orange key required. The Spinosaurus, for once, gave my brother some trouble. No matter, as I had fruit saved up so I could heal him. That's the cool thing about the upgrades in this game. You have way more options than you could ever get, so if you think it's hard, just throw multiple points into upgrades. I imagine the pet Sino is less effective when in solo due to the partner AI. But yeah, for us, he's the best pick for upgrades even with his much more limited options. Spinosaurus are unique as they can be on land and in water. Definitely a much more terrifying foe. Deep into the jungle, we stumble upon the Herbalist. Not the greatest fighter, but handy to have once back in town. Now, I'm no expert on dinosaurs, but I'm pretty sure this Dinosuchus is just a large alligator. My advice is, stay away, human, and let man's best friend do all the work. I mean, he's close enough to a dog, right? Mega piranhas were nothing at all for us, so long as I stay out of the way. Enormous centipedes crawling all over the ceiling were much more of a pain. Arthropleura is their name, although crawling chaos is far easier to say. A couple triceratops blocked our way further to the left as we get closer and closer to reaching our goal. Inside the mushroom biome, where many a cannibal roams around, we can rescue the hunter. This area has you jump all over these mushrooms to scale up, and it was kinda cool, as they hid a few secrets in between the mushrooms if you could manage to stop bouncing on them for 3 seconds. Reach character level 100. This is the final level upgrade you need to acquire, although still not as high as you could possibly upgrade. Some Stegosauruses helped us get there, as for that, I have to thank them. Very annoying to avoid their tail swing, I must say. This is when we finally made it back to the poison plants that blocked our way before. Still no poison resist we can craft, but random bags in secret areas had dropped me a few to consume. Using the spear to reach higher up, we invaded the land of these savages and face them head on. Some Carnotaurosauruses were no trouble at all, although highly aggressive compared to other dinos. Approaching the last few of our lost tribesmen, we see them get sold to the aliens. Were the cannibals working with them this whole time? We must find out. But sneaking into their base would not go without consequences, as you could probably imagine. The floor below us closes, leaving us trapped in a pit filled with bones. Many types of creatures are thrown down from above to tear us apart. This, of course, would not happen, as we are far more prepared than they likely expected. After defeating the enemy's mediocre trap, we find the Mamasaurus up here looking for her children. She's ready and angry as all get out to stop this incursion of evil. We reach the portal our friends were sent through and hop into the alien base itself. Survive the mountain tribe's trap. Inside this dark and clearly underwater base, we're able to free both the female villager from containment and the male villager as well. We can even see my daughter sitting in a water tube just up above. But with no clear access, all we can do is snatch up that orange keycard and leave her trapped for the time being. But now we know exactly what to do. Teleporting over to the water, I latched onto another dolphin and swam down to the alien facility from the other side. With the orange card, we gain access and set to starting a war. Freeing many trapped dinos who may have been brought here for experiments, they help me take on the extraterrestrial life forms. Hidden in this facility is a laser pistol that I quickly grab, of course. You could shoot out these energy orbs found around alien structures. Good to have for a harder encounter, I would think. Many a robot falls, as we are now able to reach my daughter, freeing her from isolation and bringing our family back together. Aside from the alien butt-kicking we dished out, that wasn't all we had to do here. The mama dino and her babies had also been captured. Breaking open their containment using a grounded spear to jump on, the Allosauruses have been rescued. Seems like the game would be concluded here, but we do still need to explore each area of the map for all the secrets. My brother remembered the underground facility from before and led the way there just in case any secrets were hidden within. And oh boy, was there definitely a secret waiting down here. My significant other, who very clearly got blown up while fighting the first alien robot, is alive and well inside another glass tube. Well, that sure was unexpected, though it is definitely nice to have the whole family back together again. And once more, it does seem as if the game should be over by now. We headed back to the alien facility to see if we had missed something, and missed something we had. In the very back, the aliens have a large cave filled with water. There are a few large dinos protecting the area, but more importantly, there's a massive teleportation machine. We will need every activation key stuck in each of the portals to start this bad boy up. You could realistically just hold on to these cards, as you don't need both sides inserted to make them work. But we had left them all over the map, not knowing about this. While collecting them from each of the areas, we took down the last terror bird who had avoided us from before, somehow. With the interstellar portal active, at last we enter and are whisked away to another world. A world that appears to be the aliens' home planet. With eyeball monsters and purple background outside the building, this is a bit much for what was once a simple family. Exploring the area had us fight more giant robots, but also small rock creatures that really made me question this planet's natural inhabitants. With a gun locked and loaded, spears at the ready, we take on the final obstacle ready to invade our planet. So yeah, turns out the aliens were snatching up various life forms from our planet and turning them into war machines. The more dangerous species, being raptors and a T-Rex, got some noticeable upgrades. Well, I happened to steal a very powerful pistol that stunned the beast on every shot. That, added on to the fact that my brother's dino had been fully upgraded for damage, the invasion force never stood a chance. With one more giant portal activated, we return home to our Primal Planet, safe from the aliens for good. And that is the end of Primal Planet. But of course, we still have 3 achievements left to collect. The first being to find all secrets around the world. Thankfully, once you activate an area's map, the entire place is shown. All you need to look for is areas completely blocked off by walls that look fake. Took about an hour and a half to go back through everything and find them all. Not bad by any means, and the movement you unlock is really fluid and quick, so it's still fun to jump around the world. But then we had another achievement which simply would not unlock no matter what we did. Find our missing pet cat. I thought maybe fully building the town we basically neglected the entire run, and unlocking all the skills there would do the trick. But no, that didn't work either. Ends up, my brother had to look this up, and there's a 1% chance to find the cat in any of the secret areas of the game. After finding all 50, we still had not seen him. So we found the bottom left corner of the map to enter and exit a secret area that was quick to get into, since it resets each time you leave the region. And to our luck, the very first time we entered, there he was! No need to farm for that 1% luck chance, he was ready to come on home. Find Matei the cat, and earn all other achievements. And there you have 100% of Primal Planet, probably one of the best Metroidvanias I've played. The upgrade system is nearly infinite, letting you play how you want through the entire experience. Go into more health, more damage, or do what we did and upgrade the Dino Boy into a complete beast. The co-op is extremely easy to start and works flawlessly. Very fun with a buddy who's willing to try a smaller game out with ya. World design is fantastic, and returning to areas multiple times for secrets is perfectly done as you just need the map. Had a great time with this game, and even though it's not all that difficult, the story is awesome. Would absolutely recommend, as the movement can be very fun once it's all unlocked. Though to be a tad critical, there isn't all that much to it, though I really don't think there has to be, and for the main thing, I really wish there would have been more boss fights. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to like and help support the channel. Special thanks to my brother for helping me out on this one, as it was a blast to go through together. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.